Hello, my name is Thomas Basham. My group's question is about the cars on campus. We wanted to find out what the most popular car on campus is by make and model. We wanted to figure this out because, well, we really couldn't find an answer anywhere else. From the literature that we looked at, we found that 70% of students bring cars to campus and that App State has between 18,000 and 19,000 students. That's a lot of cars, but we had a few in mind that might be the most popular.
Hi, I'm Lori, and we guessed there would be a few most popular cars on campus. We thought we would find that Honda Civics, Toyota Camrys, and Subaru Outbacks would be the most popular on ASU's campus. We thought these makes and models would be the most popular because of fuel efficiency, reliability, and style.
Hello, my name is Ryan. For this project, we originally had the idea of going out and surveying cars on campus as they drive by. Our second idea was to get a master list from the parking enforcement that would contain information about all the cars registered on campus, specifically make, model, and body style. Our final idea was to manually survey all vehicles parked in campus lots.
Hi, my name is Chandler, and we are going to discuss the literature we found. According to the sources we found online, Kia, Ford, Chevrolet, Nissan, Honda, Toyota, and Hyundai are the most affordable vehicle brands as of March 2016, and their low prices may have attract college buyers.
In 2012, 6 of the top 10 most popular used cars among millennial shoppers were out of production. However, despite not keeping up with current vehicle trends, the discounted price of these outdated cars attracted a wave of millennial customers, and the sources that we had found show that this trend carries on into 2016.
The sources, however, were inconsistent as to what the most popular cars actually are. Many sources have different or even conflicting information. The sources couldn't even agree on a top 3, much less top 10 most popular cars.
According to the Motor Authority, male college students are likely to drive a used Mustang if their college goals are to drink as many beers as possible and score a lot of chicks. Likewise, if males want to get even more women, they usually drive the V8 GT model to impress or show off to women. We only found 14 Mustangs out of the whole campus, so that statement may or may not be true for ASU students.
Now we're going to talk about the methodology of our survey. When it came time to actually execute the survey, we looked at our ideas from earlier. We decided our first idea of counting cars as they drove by wasn't feasible and wouldn't give us accurate information. We liked our second idea of trying to get a master list of registered vehicles. However, due to the technical and privacy reasons, we could not get this list. This left us with our third idea, which was to count the cars in parking lots.
First, we determined the parking lots we wanted to visit. We decided to count the cars in the Broy Hill lot, Greenwood lot, Appalachian Heights lot, Stadium lot, the River Street deck, and the library deck. We chose these lots because we believe they give an accurate sampling of the cars parked on campus. Trying to count all campus lots would have been immensely time-consuming and impractical.
On Thursday, October the 6th at 12:30, we took the blue bus up to Broy Hill lot. Once we got there, we walked as a group and recorded the cars. Lori acted as a scribe while the rest of us called out the make, model, and body style of all the cars in the lot. After Broy Hill, we went to the Greenwood lot and the Appalachian Heights lot. In those two lots, we repeated the same survey process.
Then on Tuesday, October the 11th at 12:30, we broke up into pairs to survey the library deck, stadium lot, as well as the River Street parking deck. Initially, we surveyed each of the lots by hand until we finally came up with a more efficient and faster way of surveying. We used the voice memo app on our cell phones to survey instead.
Upon completing the survey process, we entered our data into Google spreadsheets. After the raw data was entered, we sorted the vehicles by make, model, and body style.
This is our spreadsheet of all of our car data. This is the raw data as we entered it from our sheets and from our voice recordings. After it was all said and done, we had a total of 1,726 cars counted. After we entered the raw data in, we entered it all into this spreadsheet and organized it. All of the makes are organized alphabetically, and the models within the makes are organized alphabetically. The organization allows us to analyze it more effectively and actually count and see what the most popular car is.
After the survey was completed, our group organized the large amount of data. Once we compiled the over 1,700 cars, we came up with some interesting results. Toyota and Honda were nearly tied when it came to what make was represented the most. Toyota, however, pulled ahead with 3 more cars with a total of 276.
Most importantly, the most popular car on campus is the Honda Civic. The Civic is Honda's bread and butter car. Clearly it's popular on campus because of its incredible reliability. The Civic gets fairly decent fuel economy and can transport 4 to 5 people comfortably. The style of a Civic appeals to a lot of people. It's compact but still has sporty elements. The price also appeals to a lot of people. The Civic offers a lot of bang for your buck whether you're buying new or used. At the opposite end of the spectrum, brands such as Geo, Hummer, Jaguar, Porsche, and Saab all ended the survey with only a single car found. Jaguar, Porsche, and Saab are all European luxury car brands, so it's really no surprise that they're not common in college lots. While doing this survey, we ran into a few interesting cars. First off is the only Porsche we found, the Porsche 944. In the early 80s, the 944 was introduced as Porsche's entry-level model. The car departed from the typical rear engine layout of traditional Porsches, but was still incredibly popular. Today, these cars can be had for a small fraction of their original MSRP, but a Porsche is still a Porsche.
Another pair of interesting cars we found are the Mercedes-Benz 240D and 300D. The letter D at the end of these model names means they have diesel engines. These cars, originally built in the 70s, are still used all over the world today as taxis or delivery vehicles due to their incredible reliability and their simplicity. These engines are known to easily track up over 500,000 miles without as much as a hiccup. God.
One of the most expensive cars we surveyed was a Land Rover Range Rover. These SUVs have a starting MSRP of around $85,000 when new, and for a good reason. The Range Rover combines all off-roading capabilities of a tank with all the luxury of your living room. It allows the financially gifted to go anywhere and do anything. Thankfully, depreciation makes Range Rovers take huge hits in cost after a few years, meaning it's very well possible to find a Range Rover for less than a quarter of what it originally cost.
On the opposite end of the spectrum lies the Geo Tractor Convertible. It's an oddly proportional car that's part coupe, part Jeep, and part convertible. Geo was introduced by Chevy as a way to beat sales of dirt cheap virgin imports. And because of this, the cars lack furniture quality workmanship. And while Chevy may not have made a variety out of the tractor, they did make a small, fun, and cheap vehicle with incredibly gas mileage and just enough wheel factor, which is perfect for boom.
Surprisingly, our collected data did not really match what we found in our research. The literature research reported the top 10 college cars as Jeep Wrangler, Honda Accord, Geo Metro, Volkswagen Jetta, Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Cavalier, Dodge Neon, Volvo 240, Ford Taurus, and Honda Civic. The top 10 vehicles in our survey are Honda Civic, Honda CR-V, Toyota Corolla, Honda Accord, Jeep Cherokee, Ford Escape, Toyota Camry, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Jeep Wrangler, and Toyota RAV4. Our data did match the survey with Honda Civic, Honda Accord, and Jeep Wranglers in our top 10.
That was our video project. Thanks for watching. You stay classy, App State.